it is so lovely to see that Zeckendorf, he bought a building with a nice club. But then after he bought it, he saw that this nightclub is actually broke. So they came to him, offered him, they were broke and they were not going to pay the rent. So they said, could you lend us $50,000? And he did. And then they came 6 months later and again asked for money. And this was one of the most flamboyant, amazing nightclubs in New York, called Monte Carlo, ran by a Romanian guy who brought like European ladies with long legs. And then, everyone loved it. So here's the thing. I always knew, or let's continue. He basically, the third time they came, he knew that these guys who were the owners were getting charged high prices to get into the clubs. And he just said, nope, we're not giving you any money anymore. We're taking over the business. He hired amazing restaurateurs, and let's say one restaurateur and another guy who is in the club business, and he turned it around and it became very profitable. And the thing is, he had business deals going on in that club. And guess what? He met his wife, who was a waitress there. Yeah. This just clearly gives me another signal. I'm not 100% sure, but gives me another signal that you will meet your wife when she's in a much, much hierarchical, lower position than you. Because that's just how it works. And this girl actually stayed with him way longer because she had already seen that status, that kind of status and image of him was put in her imagination forever. So even later when he was, sexually being, spontaneous, being with other women, she forgave him because she had that image. He's the powerful guy. He gets to do this. So that's the power of first impressions. That's the power of power in the woman's eyes, yeah? And women do very much reply to status much more than anything else. So this is very important to know. And as soon as I read that he met his wife there, and as he was doing business and the waitress was coming in, I was like, I knew it. Because in the beginning of the book, I was thinking, how do you meet such a wife who is so open, understanding, travels with you, is supporting, You don't meet these kind of wives if you're in a equal position. I don't know, maybe you do. But I feel like that kind of supportive wife needs to come with some sort of amazing story in her head, and that you are like one of the best guys ever. And yeah, cool. Let's get to the next lesson.